So hello everyone. So I'm going to give my insight regarding the shrinking of the Aral Sea. So after watching the video, it created or it made my heart a bit overwhelmed at some point and also scared. I was scared to the point of thinking what might happen in the future if all these abuses and misuse of natural resources could greatly affect our lives in the future. So basically, I have plotted what happened after watching the video, and then I'm going to explain and cite my opinions regarding the video while also stating what I can do as a student to implicate or to bring about change. So the video dives into the harsh realities behind the shrinking of the Aral Sea, attributing this environmental disaster to short-sighted water projects that were initiated by the Soviet Union in the 1980s. So the resulting water scarcity led to a drastic decline in the sea water levels, basically shrinking it by 80% around the year 2000. This ecological crisis has and had severe repercussions, including the death of aquatic life, spread of salt and chemicals intoxicating the sea, emergence of diseases, and adverse impacts on local populations. The reckless exploitation of natural resources, driven by the arrogance and profit driven agricultural practice, has been a significant factor in the Aral Sea's downfall. The unsustainable use of water for farming without considering long term consequences has led to irreversible harm to the ecosystem. The disregard for environmental impacts and prioritization of immediate gains over long term sustainability have worsened the situation. This highlights the destructive effects of human activities on the natural resources. So, basically, the arrogant misuse of resources, as evident in the case of the RLC, demonstrates the harsh reality of neglecting environmental sustainability for short-term benefits, leading to disastrous outcomes. So we as social work students can realistically contribute to conservation efforts by advocating for practical solution and also by raising awareness about responsible resource management. And by actively engaging in campaigns to conserve natural resources, we the students can make a tangible impact in preventing similar environmental disasters in the future. So one of the practical ways for us students that we could participate in conservation campaigns would include providing practical guidance on sustainable resource management to communities. Also by collaborating with local organizations to implement realistic eco-friendly initiatives. 3. Advocating for achievable policy changes that prioritize environmental protection, and also by organizing hands-on events to emphasize the significance of preserving natural resources that engage in community projects that focus on realistic conservation and also by sustainable development efforts. And through this realistic involvement in conservation initiatives, the promoting responsible resource usage, we the students can contribute meaningfully to safeguarding our natural resources for future generation, and also this helps avert further ecological crisis like the shrinking of the Aral Sea. So we can basically reflect that avoiding misuse or abuse with the natural resources might help us in the near future, and also by um, trying to achieve and implying and implicate small steps by internalizing small steps for changes to improve the current situation, not only for the Aral Sea, but also for the overall natural resources that are available not only in the Philippines, but entirely for the world. I believe that having proper usage and maximization and mobilization of these resources, we are able to achieve our ambition natin 2040 that will not only help us but also future generations to come.